Three stories of world transformation. Story one. It was a little over 5,777 years ago. Bang! God created the heavens and the earth. It was one big unformed blob in the universe. Darkness was over the deep. The soft and hard breath of potential being was over the primal waters. God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. "Looks good," said God. And God called the light day. The darkness God called night. There was evening, and there was morning, day, one. Thank you. You can help me count. God said, I think there needs to be space between the waters. So God made space, and God called the space sky. There was evening, and there was morning, day. God said maybe some dry land, and it just happened. And God called the dry land earth, and God called the waters sea. "Looks good," said God. God said, it'd look better with plants and growing things grow. And it did. "Looks good," said God. There was evening, and there was morning, day. God said, perhaps some lights in the sky? They could be signs for the seasons, the days, and the years. And it was so. God made two great lights, one to shine by day and one to shine by night. Oh, and for a beautiful light show, some stars too. And God put them all in the sky to give light to the earth, to divide between light and night. "Looks good," said God. And there was evening, and there was morning, day. God said, I think the waters should swim with life. I think the sky should be filled with birds. And God created huge sea animals, crawling things as well as birds. "Looks good," said God. And God blessed them. "Be fruitful. Become many. Fill the water and fill the sky." And there was evening, and there was morning, day. God said, we need wildlife on earth, and God made wildlife. Beasts and creeping things. "Looks good," said God. It was 5,777 years ago when God said, "Let us make people in our image. They will be caretakers of the fish and the birds, over the beasts and creeping things." And God made people, us, in God's image. God created people, both man and woman, and God blessed them. God said to them, "Be fruitful, become many, fill the earth and take care of it." And God saw everything that God had made. "This looks really, really good," said God. "Hope I'm leaving it in good hands." There was evening, and there was morning, day. Story number 2. In the end, people destroyed the heavens and the earth. The earth was tossing and turning. Bad choices of people were over polluted waters. People said, "Let us have power over the earth." And it was so. People saw that power tasted good. Those who possessed power they called wise, and those who tried to curb power they called weak. There was evening and there was morning, day 6. People said, "Let's divide the peoples of the earth. Let's build walls between those who are like me and those who are against me and those who are different. Let us look after ourselves and ignore hurts and tragedies of others." And it happened. There was evening and there was morning, day 5. People said, "Let us control all. Make sure that all resources are in one place. Let us make tools to secure what we think, to defend ourselves, media that molds minds, untruths to divert hearts, censorship. So our story is the story, laws to control thoughts and bodies, flags and symbols to capture souls." And it happened. There was evening. There was morning. Day 4. People said, "Let us use the resources around us. After all, they were created for us." So they cut down trees and forests and mined all the minerals and used up fossil fuels because progress was necessary. Making money was important and the economy demanded it. So this was God's will, and so it happened. There was evening, there was morning, day. People said, "Let us create weapons that can kill hundreds and millions from a distance, clean bombs, dirty bombs, germ warfare, guided missiles." And it was so. People said, "Let us make God in our image. Let's tell other people that God thinks what we think, God wants what we want, God commands what we want God to command, and if you disagree, you're wrong. This is God's will." And so it came to be. There was evening, and there was morning, day. On the last day, a cloud rose up over the face of the earth. There was thunder. There was a cry. It was heard everywhere. People and all that they had willed into being, they were no more. And the earth rested on the last day from all of people's choices. The world was quiet. People's folly prevailed. There was no evening. There was no morning. There was no more day. Story 3. It begins in 5,777. we witness the heavens and the earth tossing and turning. Bad choices of people are over polluted waters, and we say, let us be caretakers as we were in the start. Let us be God's partners as envisioned in the beginning. And it is so. We see that redemption is possible and good, that the challenge is surmountable, and the path to world repair is still possible. Even like my earring. There is evening and there is morning, day. We say, let's unite the people of the earth. Let's build roads and bridges and connections. Let's listen to each other's hearts and yearnings so all understand we are created in God's image, that our souls are interconnected. Let us look after our brothers and sisters wherever they dwell, whatever they believe. And it happens. There is evening, there is morning, day. We say, let us educate girls and boys, men and women, make sure they have the resources to read, to think, to understand, to live, to access information, so that they become the navigator of their own souls and informed opinions. And it happens. There was evening, and there was morning, day. We say, let us preserve the resources around us. After all, they were created for us. We replant trees that are cut down. We research new resources and ways to sustain progress for a better future. We say the environment is important and holds mysteries yet to be revealed in the mystery of creation. And so it happens. There is evening, and there is morning, day. We say, let us learn the art of negotiation, the art of compromise, so that all persons have some win and come to a better place through dialogue. And it is so. And we say, let our deeds be celebrated as a reflection of God's image that strives constantly for the best good that is a blessing in this world. This is God's will. And so it comes to be. There is evening, and there is morning, day. On the last day, it is the first of many days. Bereshit, in the beginning, filled with potential and possibility for people that are yet to come. The choices we, the people, make are good. I chose my partners in creation well, said God. Looks very, very good, said God. There was evening, and there was morning, a new day.